Hi guys, how are you doing today? I am Constance and thank you for joining me in the next wonderful class of English lesson. In this lesson we're going to be talking about tense. Not that you're feeling tense, but tense, which helps us to speak appropriately in the English language. So what is tense? Tense, a form of verb showing time and its action, right? Tense is a form of verb showing time and its action. So let's get started. There are many types of verbs. There are many types of verbs. And if my memory serves me well, I think there are 12 verbs. Many, I think the number is 12. Right? There are 12 verbs. Not 12 verbs, I mean 12 tenses. 12 tenses, alright? So there are many types of tenses. Why did I say verbs, alright? Tense is essential in English grammar, allowing us to speak appropriately and to be understood. So without the verb tense, we will say something to a person, but it is not, there's little clarification in whatever we are saying. So it helps us to speak the English grammar appropriately and also help us to be understood. Alright? The way in which tense verbs are formed describe any action, circumstances, event, or a state of being in any sentence structure. Alright? The way in which tense verbs are formed describe any action, circumstances, event, or state of being in any sentence structure. So if within the structure of the sentence, if the verb isn't in the right place, the sentence will not make any sense, or it is hard to be understood. So verb, verb is what? It's an action word, right? Verb is an action word. Whatever you walk, you run, you jump, it's an action word. Alright, in the English grammar, when you talk about a verb, you're talking about an action word. When you're talking about a noun, you're talking about a place, person, animal, or thing. Alright? According to the time structure, tense are classified in 3 types. According to the time structure, how the time is set up, tense are classified in 3 types. So time structure is what? The past, the present, and the future. So when they're talking about time structure, they're talking about the past, the present, and the future. Alright, so you English student, I hope you have your notebooks and you're writing down these notes. If you can't make it to school, you have this class here that will help you. Alright, so take out your notebooks and get these notes. Past, present, and future. These are the time structure for tense, right? And tense are forms of a verb showing time and its action. So how verb shows time? Right? So that is the big question. How does verb shows time? Past ends with the ed, present ends with ing, and future ends with the word will. Alright? Past ends with ed, present ends with ing, and the future, if you're talking about the future, you will use the word will. If you're talking about the past, you will add ed to that verb, right? So walk would be walked, W-A-L-K-E-D, it would be walked. present ends with ing, so you're doing something right now. I'm walking right now. Yesterday I walked. I'm walking right now. Tomorrow I will be walking. So look at these sentences which I've given you some example of how you would use these tense verb in a sentence. All right? How to use these, how these verb sentence will show itself in a sentence. I walked to school Monday. I walked to school Monday. So Monday has already gone, right? So I have what? Ed. I don't have walk. I have ed. So ed is at the end of this verb, walked. So I walked to school Monday. Present tense, I am walking to school today, or I am walking to school right now. Right at this moment I'm walking to school. Okay? So present tense, I am walking to school today, or I am walking to school right now. Future, I will walk to school tomorrow. Tomorrow hasn't come yet, all right? So I will walk to school tomorrow. So you see I use the word will in this sentence to identify what will be done in the future, what is going to be in the future. So I will walk to school tomorrow. But what about in a state of a question? Will mom, so this will, you will turn it around and you say, will mom be cooking tomorrow? Right? So if you're walking, if you're asking in a sentence, you will ask, will mom be cooking tomorrow? Or will be dad driving me to school tomorrow? So you will still use the verb will here. All right? So I walk to school Monday. I am walking to school now or today. I will walk to school tomorrow, which is the future tense. And will mom be cooking tomorrow, which is also a sentence. So when you ask the question, it's also a future tense, right? So when you ask a question, it's also a sentence, but it is in the future tense. So you will ask, will mom be cooking tomorrow? So look at this note. If you have your notebook, take them down, write it, buy yourself a little notebook and write down these information so you can have them to study for your exams or for just using the English grammar. All right? So thank you guys for watching. Take a keen note of this lesson, and I hope you have learned something from this lesson that will benefit you in your exams. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, those who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please do so. I would appreciate it. Help this channel to grow. All right, so viewers and subscribers, I thank you. Please like, subscribe, and continue to share these videos. Share them with your school buddies so they too can evolve better in these English classes, especially those who are doing their exams, their CXC exams or their IELTS exam, or any in English is English, whether it's American English or England English or the Queen's English, but it is still English. Yes, we might have some words that are a little bit different, but it is still English. So still study these lessons that are being presented to you, and I hope you'll join me in my next class. Thank you, viewers and subscribers. Until my next class, bye-bye.